afternoon. The Senate has passed a bill seeking to amend the 1999 Constitution to provide for the establishment of state police services across the Federation. The Legal Practitioners Privileges Committee, LPPC, has suspended Chief Mike Ozekhome from the rank of Senior Advocate of Nigeria, SSAN. The Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Polytechnics, SSANIP, has threatened to embark on an indefinite strike by the end of July 2026 if the federal government failed to act on its demands. And on the foreign scene, at least 164 people have been confirmed dead and more than 1,000 others injured after two powerful earthquakes struck Venezuela. Now the details of the news. The Senate has passed a bill seeking to amend the 1999 Constitution to provide for the establishment of state police services across the Federation. With its passage, the legislation replaces the existing Nigeria Police Force framework with a dual structure comprising a federal police service and state police services. The passage came after more than two-thirds of senators voted in support. A key provision of the bill empowers state governors to appoint commissioners of police for their respective states, subject to confirmation by the state houses of assembly. To allay fears of possible abuse of the proposed policing structure, lawmakers incorporated safeguards aimed at protecting political freedoms and civil liberties. The bill is designed to provide a legal framework for a dual policing structure, allowing states to establish and operate their own police services alongside the federal police. It is also part of ongoing efforts to reorganize the country's policing system, enhance security, and better protect citizens. The Kabiru Tanimu Turaki-led People's Democratic Party (PDP) has issued certificates of return to its cleared governorship candidates in Abuja, signaling the party's readiness for the 2027 general elections. Addressing the candidates, state chairman and stakeholders, Tanimu Turaki, the chairman, Interim National Working Committee, said the interactive session was the first since leadership took office. He noted that the Working Committee coordinated with party structures across 774 local government areas to conduct congresses and primaries nationwide. Turaki also announced that candidates must sign binding undertakings before submission to INEC to prevent defections, insisting that the party is supreme. According to him, the PDP now has 28 governorship, 109 senatorial, 360 House of Representatives, and 993 House of Assembly candidates. 3 people were confirmed dead, while property estimated at 900 million naira was destroyed in a tanker fire at the Ugwu Onyeama axis of the Enugu-Onitsha Expressway. The Deputy Superintendent of Fire, Federal Fire Service, Maxwell Uchagu, confirmed the incident to newsmen in Enugu. According to Uchagu, the fire occurred following a collision involving a Dangote truck loaded with bags of cement and a tanker transporting liquefied natural gas, or LNG. He said preliminary investigations revealed that the accident was caused by brake failure on the Dangote truck, which rammed into the LNG tanker, damaging the tanker and causing a leakage of its content. Uchagu stated that 3 persons lost their lives in the incident, while several others sustained injuries and were rushed to a nearby hospital for treatment. The fire service chief said the inferno affected an estimated area measuring about 200 by 100 square meters. The Legal Practitioners Privileges Committee, LPPC, has suspended Chief Mike Ozekhome from the rank of Senior Advocate of Nigeria, SSAN. A statement by the Chief Registrar of the Supreme Court of Nigeria and Secretary, Legal Practitioners Privileges Committee, Kabiru E.A., said the committee took the decision at its 173rd General Meeting held on June 23, 2026. According to the statement, the action is intended to safeguard the integrity, dignity, and prestige of the rank of Senior Advocate of Nigeria, while due consideration is given to the matters under review. The statement directed Chief Mike Ozekhome to refrain from parading himself, presenting himself or otherwise holding himself out as a senior advocate of Nigeria pending the final determination of the disciplinary proceedings. You are watching TV Sapienza on Star Times Channel 260. The news continues shortly after this time out. Please don't go away.
Quality is not an act, it is a habit. If life is predictable, it will cease to be life and be without flavor. At TV Sapienza will bring many bits of this and many bits of that. Sports.
What is that old saying about being vulnerable when you've just scored?
Movies.
Cover me!
Music.
I feel for you. This is how I feel.
News.
Most insensitive decision to make in a diversified nation like Nigeria.
For the moon entertainment, name it. Which will I choose? Quality or quantity? I choose both. We have quality and we've got quantity. Why not have both? I can have it all.
Welcome back to the rest of the Sapienza TV News Bulletin at 1 p.m. My name is Joe Igbo. The Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Polytechnics, SSANIP, has threatened to embark on an indefinite strike by the end of July 2026 if the federal government failed to act on its demands. The association raised concerns over unpaid salary arrears, rising insecurity in tertiary institutions, and delays in housing loan disbursement. The warning is contained in a communique jointly signed by the National President, Philip Adebanjo Ogunshipe, and the National Secretary, Nura Shehu Gaya, at the end of the association's 8th General Executive Council meeting held in Abuja. The association said it deliberated extensively on matters affecting the welfare of its members, the state of polytechnic education, and other critical national issues, expressing deep concern over worsening conditions in the sector. On welfare, the union decried the continuous and protracted delay in the release and payment of outstanding promotion arrears for the years 2021 to 2025, warning that affected members were being subjected to avoidable financial hardship and psychological distress. It also condemned the alleged withholding of 1 year 25%/35% salary increment arrears owed to non-teaching staff in federal polytechnics, describing the development as unfair and demoralizing. On security, SSANIP lamented the worsening situation across the country, citing the attack on Federal Polytechnic Kaura Namoda, Zamfara State, where a staff member was killed, while 2 staff and 6 students remain in captivity. The Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, in Oyo State has directed churches in the area to suspend late-night activities and fence their premises in a bid to beef up security. This is contained in a communique issued in Ibadan and jointly signed by the chairman of Oyo State CAN, Elisha Ogundiya, and the secretary, Samuel Owolabi. The association said the move was informed by rising cases of abduction across the state in recent times. Oyo State CAN advised churches to be more security conscious by positioning security personnel and other electronic devices strategically within their premises and neighborhood. It also urged churches to intensify prayers towards the release of all abductees, CAN urged members to comply with the executive order issued by Governor Seyi Makinde, which bans riding of commercial motorcycles after 10:30 p.m. in the state. Now this foreign news. At least 164 people have been confirmed dead and more than 1,000 others injured after two powerful earthquakes struck Venezuela. Rescue teams are searching through collapsed buildings in the capital, Caracas, where survivors have been heard calling for help. Heavy damage has also been reported in the coastal city of La Guaira. The earthquakes, measuring 7.2 and 7.5 in magnitude, struck west of Caracas during a national holiday when many residents were at home. Power outages have affected several buildings, while the metro system has been shut down. The tremors were felt as far away as Bogota, Colombia, and the U.S. Geological Survey has warned that the death toll could rise significantly. To end the Sapiencia TV news at 1 p.m., a recap of the major headlines. The Senate has passed a bill seeking to amend the 1999 Constitution to provide for the establishment of state police services across the Federation. The Legal Practitioners Privileges Committee, LPPC, has suspended Chief Mike Ozekhome from the rank of Senior Advocate of Nigeria, SAN. The Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Polytechnics, SSANIP, has threatened to embark on an indefinite strike by the end of July 2026 if the federal government failed to act on its demands. And finally, from our foreign desk, at least 164 persons have been confirmed dead and more than 1,000 others injured after two powerful earthquakes struck Venezuela. That was the Sapiencia TV News Bulletin at 1 p.m. On behalf of the editorial and technical crew, I am Joe Igbo. Good afternoon and thanks for choosing TV Sapiencia.